You know that feeling, right? You work hard, you do everything you're supposed to, you pay your bills, you try to save a little, but you just never really seem to get ahead. You're not poor, but you're definitely not rich either. You're just stuck, treading water in the middle. Well, there's an uncomfortable truth about that.
And this right here, this gets to the absolute heart of the problem. That feeling of safety, it's a total illusion. It's just comfortable enough to keep you from making any big, scary changes. But the reality is, you're one bad day, one surprise medical bill, one layoff away from everything falling apart. That so-called safe routine, that's the real trap.
So I want you to think of this as your way out. We're about to break down the exact step-by-step system to go from feeling stuck to actually building real, lasting wealth. And let's be clear, this has nothing to do with luck or winning the lottery. This is about a plan that actually works.
All right, first things first. Before you can escape any kind of trap, you have to understand how it's built. You need to see the gears and the levers. So before we talk about how to get out, we need to get crystal clear on exactly why you're stuck in the first place.
Okay, this slide says it all. On the left, that's the script we've all been sold our whole lives. It sounds so responsible, doesn't it? But the reality for most of us, well, that's the hamster wheel on the right. You end up trading your single most valuable asset, your time, for a paycheck. You're totally dependent on that one income stream. And the craziest part is, anytime you get a raise, your expenses somehow magically rise to meet it. You're running faster and faster, but you're not actually going anywhere.
And if that didn't hit home, maybe this will. This number should honestly light a fire under you. A staggering 90% of people will stay on that treadmill for their entire lives. But here's the thing, you don't have to be one of them. The very fact that you're here watching this means you're already looking for the exit. So what's the first move? What's the first practical step in this escape? You might be surprised. It is not about earning more money. Not yet. It's about building a rock-solid financial defense. It's about controlling the money you already have. Think of it like a bucket. It's pointless to pour more water in if the bucket is full of holes. First, we gotta plug the leaks. And these right here, these are the three biggest holes in most people's buckets. Lifestyle inflation. Oh, this one is sneaky because it feels like a reward. You tell yourself, hey, I worked hard for this raise. I deserve a nicer car. Then you've got death by 1,000 cuts. All those little subscriptions and daily purchases that just drain you dry. And finally, the big one, the absolute wealth destroyer, high interest debt. That's just you working hard to make someone else rich. So this brings us to your first clear mission. I want you to go through your spending, find those leaks, and free up 20 to 30% of your income every single month. And let's stop calling it savings. That's boring. This is your escape money. This is the capital that is literally going to buy your freedom. Now, where does that escape money go first? It does not go into investments. Its very first job is to build your safety net, your emergency fund. This part is non-negotiable. Without this fund, one unexpected car repair or medical bill will force you right back into debt, wiping out years of progress. It's the foundation of everything. And look how simple this is. You can do this today, right now. Step 1, open a totally separate bank account so you're not tempted to touch it. Step 2, literally name the account emergency fund so you remember its sacred purpose. Step 3, automate the transfer. Even if it's a small amount to start, you're building the habit and laying the first brick. Okay, once your foundation is secure and that emergency fund is in place, this is where the real fun begins. It's time to shift gears. We're moving from playing defense to playing offense. We're not just protecting what you have anymore. We're going to start actively growing it. Now, the key here isn't to quit your day job and risk it all. No way. The goal is to add a second income stream. It's about stacking income. Look at these options. The goal is simple. Just pick one. Something you can start now, get good at, and use to create a consistent extra flow of cash. This quote is everything. It's a fundamental mindset shift. That extra money you make from your side hustle is not for more spending. It's for buying assets. A consumer spends money, and then it's gone forever. An owner uses money to buy things that make more money. Every single rupee you invest is like a tiny employee working for you 24/7 to win your freedom. And the formula for investing that extra cash can be beautifully simple. You start by putting it into broad, diversified funds automatically every month. You commit to increasing that amount just a little bit every year. And then, and this is the hardest part, you leave it alone.
You let the incredible power of compound interest do all the heavy lifting for you.
All right, this next section, this is the one most people skip. And honestly, it might be the most important piece of the entire puzzle. You can have all the right strategies, but if your internal identity, your deep down beliefs about money, is still a middle-class identity, you will eventually find a way to sabotage your own success. I mean, just look at the difference here. One mindset is trapped in a cage of limiting beliefs. It thinks money is scarce, that success is for other people. The other one is open. It sees money as a skill that can be learned, and it understands that you can be grateful for what you have and still be ambitious for more. You have to consciously choose to upgrade your identity. So how do you actually do that? You have to intentionally change what you feed your brain. Start reading books about wealth. Follow people online who are actually doing what you want to do. Start having open conversations about money and goals with friends who get it. And critically, track your progress. Seeing those numbers go up, even slowly, literally rewires your brain to believe that this new identity is real.
So let's put it all together. This timeline shows you the whole journey nice and clear. You start by just fixing the leaks to get stable. Then you build that safety net, your emergency fund. From there, you go on offense. You start growing with a side hustle and investments. And eventually, you hit the final stage, the goal, where your money is working much harder than you are. That's the destination.
Now, let's be perfectly clear about one thing. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a journey. It might take 5 years, it might take 15, but here's the beautiful part. Your success isn't based on luck. It's on a roll of the dice. It's based entirely on things that you control. Your decisions, your discipline, and your patience over time. You are in the driver's seat. So here's the bottom line. You are not stuck. You were not meant to live paycheck to paycheck your entire life. The escape plan is right here, laid out for you, step by step. The path is clear. The only question left is, when will you take that first step?